and that was pretty intense, but Kelly bought it upon himself.
It's good.
He was not covert in the slightest.
Put it in a backpack, man. Do fucking anything else. Like,
It's brownies. It's so easy to get rid of. Like, you can make it work. You could have made it work.
Yeah, I don't get it.
If
You could have just dumped them in the trash can and put papers on top of it. They're not going to go through your garbage.
well,
I don't
they
know.
might go through
Oh,
your
they
garbage.
might. Okay, whatever. I don't know. And then, like, after he gets caught, we're, like, back in the dorm room, and Mandy and Liberty are pissed off because they had drugs in their room, and they're like, what if we got caught with drugs in our room? We didn't even have anything to do with it. And then Kelly comes in the room, and he doesn't look very happy, and it's a tense moment.
He comes in with a very mad face, and it's just rough all around.
Yeah, I really do feel for Kelly, because he's just thinking like, damn it, I silently enjoyed pot at my own leisure for God knows how long, and the second my girlfriend starts smoking weed, I'm getting fucking kicked out of school.
Or he's not even getting kicked out of school, he's just getting kicked out of the dorms.
Which actually I think is pretty fair.
Yeah.
But this poor boy lives for res life. He is college, quote-unquote, res life incarnate, and it's right. This is killing him.
That's true. But then we're with Claire and Casey, and Claire's being really confrontational about Casey and his past.
Well, she's like, why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, Claire, because you're judgmental as fuck. I wouldn't tell you either.
And then Connor runs in, and he's like, Casey, we both made the team. And I was like, yay! But mostly just happy for Connor.
I'm so happy for Connor.
But then, like, Claire sees that Connor has, like, a cut on his lip, and she's like, Casey, did you hit him? And Casey's like, oh, no, the judgments begin. You already think I'm a violent person.
And Connor is my favorite human. And Connor's like, oh no, I just got elbowed in the face at practice. And he's like, and he just like looks so happy. And he's like, I just really love basketball.
That was my favorite line in the show, besides when Dyson said, harsh buzz.
Harsh buzz is great. No, Emma's Do You Want to Like Blaze is my favorite, but I just really love basketball is a very close second, maybe tied for first.
And then she's
beautiful moment.
And then she's like, wait, Casey, you are a good guy, and I know that. And I don't really remember how that ended, because I feel like Casey still was, like, being a bummer and walked away.
He is just being a bummer. He's just, like, sad about his life. But Connor really loves basketball, and I
really love Connor.
It's so endearing. I love it so much. He's like...
Connor really loves basketball.
He's just so pure.
I know. He's too pure for this world. I love Connor.
But then we're back at campus, and then we find out Kelly got kicked out of res life and like has to move off campus because of zero tolerance. And Emma's like, do you want me to tell them that they were mine? And he's like, no, I mean, you just get kicked off too. It's like, whatever.
And he's like, we'd both get kicked off. It's stupid for you to also do it. And also she's like, will you ever forgive me? And he does not answer her.
Yeah. I think he just kisses
her. And how
her.
about this, Emma? Protest zero tolerance, make some new friends, be yourself, maybe you get your boyfriend back, okay? Just stick to who you are here.
There you go. But then he gives her like a weird double kiss that I was uncomfortable with.
I did not like that.
And he like walks away. And then that's how it ends, right?
Yeah. Why was he allowed to stay in that fucking dorm at all?
And just in that room. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. He would have been kicked out for living with 3 girls way before this.
Right. And then that's the end of the episode. So, cool. No consequences for Emma.
It had its moments. No, of course not.
But we also have learned that this is Liberty's last episode.
Basically until...
Oh, wait, no, it's not. She's
basically
in
until Degrassi
takes Manhattan. So never mind. We can't eulogize her yet.
It's her last regular appearance, which is very sad because she went out on a very stale note, just being kind of judgy.
Also, it's really funny seeing her being this judgy about weed, where in real life she probably smokes all the time because she's a fucking DJ now.
Oh yeah, I
cool.
remember there was a bunch of pictures. They like look very community web shots ish. of like all the original Degrassi cast just like getting stoned as fuck, and they're the funniest pictures. It's just like Marco and shit just like blazing up. It's great.
That sounds amazing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'll plug that. Find the pictures of the original Degrassi cast getting stoned and drunk together.
Amazing.
You will not be disappointed.
All right, well, we do have a YouTube comment, though. If you want to read it, Kelsey.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I forgot about it already.
I know. Also, I'm laughing at the guy's name. So his YouTube name is He-Man is Life. Duh. And this is from 8 months ago. And it just says, Kelly's looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yoinks, boy.
Which is the most accurate description of Kelly ever.
Also, like, as a person who loves Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, it's fucking zoinks, but okay.
You and your weird
That's
crush on Matthew Lillard.
Like, just let me love him.
I kind of love Matthew Lillard too, though, just for, in all honesty.
Thank you.
I like how whenever he cries, he spits a lot, and it's all fun.
I love him. I just like, he's my weird celebrity crush. Just let me have this.
You could have weirder. You could have weirder.
Yeah. You also have Johnny DeMarco up there, so.
I'm more judgmental of that one.
Johnny DeMarco is not my celebrity crush. Johnny
Johnny DeMarco is not a celebrity.
Also, Johnny DeMarco, my like weird crush on Johnny DeMarco is just like a product of my upbringing. I can't help this.
All right. Spirit Squad captain of the episode. Connor for just being a delight.
Connor always.
I mean, it wasn't cool for him to tell Reese about where Casey lived when he already told him not to tell anybody. But like, other than that, Connor just loves basketball.
I would give runner up to Kelly though for taking the hit for all the girls and just like manning up and leaving campus so those girls can be together. Like you got to give the man his due there.
But minus some points for that fucking hat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rightfully so. And the frisbee thing needs to go.
Frisbee.
Oh God. Shit.
If we wrote our own titles for episodes, we would just call this Frisbee.
Frisbee.
Frisbee 420 blaze it.
Yep.
Can we make that the description?
Just Frisbee. Period. 420. Period. Blaze it. That's all you need to know.
Blaze it.
Ship of the episode. I don't care about any of them.
Me neither. I ship Connor in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor and basketball.
There we go. But
I kind of friendship Casey and Connor more because I love how much Connor is a good friend to Casey, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's just a sweet boy.
He's so sweet. Moral? If you're diabetic, take your insulin.
And, like, maybe don't experiment with edibles.
Yeah. Unless you're being very mindful of what you're eating. Which you should be anyway if you're diabetic. Come on, dude.
And maybe, like, don't define yourself by your more delinquent behaviors, because if you do, others will be sure to as well.
Yeah. And, like, man.
And do not be the girl who, like, defines herself by the fact that she smokes weed. For the love of God, nobody likes that person. It's very lame.
Exactly.
Nobody.
For what I have to say about Casey, I would tell him to watch the first season of Game of Thrones and listen to Tyrion's advice when he's talking to Jon Snow about not being upset when people call him a bastard. Wear it as armor, then nobody can hurt you with that shit. Sorry, I'm excited.
I just started watching Game of Thrones last month.
Oh my God, you got to catch up.
Yeah. I'm many seasons behind. I just dropped off. I just fully dropped off.
It's a new episode on tonight. Our episodes come out at the same time Game of Thrones episodes do. Anyway, that's all our segments. We have Grapevine. Do we have tweets?
We do have some tweets.
I think we also have a review.
Ooh, Sean, do you want to do the review?
I'll do a review. I love doing a review.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna read the tweets first because my phone is already in my hand and I'm ready to go. So we have one from Danielle at DannyLee07, and she says, "Which character would you have liked to play?" And she says that she'd choose Holly J or Fiona, and that she gave me a cute emoji. I don't know. Who would you guys have wanted to play if you were like an actor on Degrassi?
Ooh. Besides the kid who ollies the set in the beginning of the episode in the intro. Although I don't think he landed it. I could go into a whole thing, but I'm not going to. Well, let's see.
Just of all of
DeMarco
Degrassi.
does end up with my most inappropriate crush, Allie, so that might be up there.
Sean wants to play Johnny DeMarco.
I love that Sean wants to play Johnny DeMarco.
I know.
Well, Sean loves Allie.
But is it bad that I was also thinking of characters? I'm like, who does she make out with?
Exactly. Also, Johnny DeMarco has that long, luxurious hair, which, as somebody who's been premature balding since 17, really misses. I was once like that, and I really do miss it.
The luscious, greasy locks of Johnny DeMarco.
Oh, yeah, that was my look.
We see him with the hat off in the next episode or two, and it's not a good look.
It's rough. I mean, I always want to be Ellie.
Yeah, that's true.
But Ellie doesn't really make out with anyone that good. Although, no, actually.
She makes out with Sean.
And she makes out with
probably makes
Craig
out with
eventually.
Craig eventually.
Oh, and her shitty editor boyfriend was super hot.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Jesse was cute.
I'm still gonna, I'll stick
she
to Ellie.
even had shared a kiss with Marco.
Sure, I'm gonna
Hey,
stick to
you
Ellie.
know what? At least Johnny DeMarco's a reader. I'm still gonna work on this. I don't like the guy, but at least he can read. He's informed. He's like a book guy, and he's also a bad boy, and he gets Allie. So you know what? I give him thumbs up.
He is.
Fun fact: the actress who plays Allie is the niece of Ravi Shankar, the famous Indian sitarist.
Really?
That's
Interesting.
amazing. Also,
Yeah.
you do not have to justify your picking Johnny DeMarco to us.
We get it.
I know. I need it to myself.
Maybe I would be Emma because she makes out with Sean and Jay. That's pretty good. Or Manny, who makes out with Craig and Jay.
Oh, yeah, actually.
I like how we're defining this by who the characters make out with.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want, although Manny's pretty great, but I feel like I identify more with Ellie than Manny.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
And I feel like she
there's
has
this
more
kid
to
Drew
do.
who comes in later. He's kind of the worst, but he gets with all the girls. So maybe Drew. He's garbage, though. Just wait. He's real trash.
But Manny does have pretty juicy storylines. Like, if I were an actress, Manny would be a fun person to play. I guess,
Rick
I mean...
would be fun to play.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Because there's at least some there. You get to you're the only one who gets to shoot somebody on the show. That's kind of cool.
Yourself. Oh, wait, and Jimmy, obviously.
How are you forgetting Jimmy?
Although you'd have to wear a beret at one point.
I'm sure I've got one around. It's okay.
All right. I hope that answers your question. What other tweets do we have?
I'm no stranger to.
To weird head gear.
I've got some bad shit.
And then we have one from Sarah at Sarah Can't Wait, and she says, on the Degrassi subreddit about principals, crying laughing emoji, and it's a screenshot, and it just says Ashley's hat. Even Ashley's hat is better than the chef. But seriously, who thought he was even remotely qualified to run a school? Fuck that dude. Never forget Ashley's weird souffle hat.
Souffle
you guys.
hat.
Didn't I say I was in San Diego and I saw for sale that exact hat basically, and I think
you
I sent a
really?
picture. Of
You
Kelsey.
did. You absolutely did. I totally forgot about that.
That goddamn hat. But yes, I would rather have that hat be principal of Degrassi than the chef because he is garbage.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Fuck Shep.
Hats
forever.
have done better jobs. Like, we're all Harry Potter people here. We know that a hat can delegate students, student responsibility to some degree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Could be like the sorting hat of Degrassi. The souffle hat of Degrassi. Is that all? Are those all the tweets?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good tweets today.
All right, so we also have a review from Air Halo Extreme. So I will read you their review, Sean, so you can get into the mindset, so you can provide her with a great.
It's my favorite tweets.
Yes. So she says, I heard of this amazing podcast because I also listen to the Babysitters Club podcast. I used to love Degrassi when I was in college, so definitely too old to be watching it, but I didn't care. Anyway,
I mean, girl, same.
I have completely caught up, which took me a long time. You girls are great. I love the special guests, and hey, Sean, and I love the recommendations of new things to check out. Anyway, as I am a 31-year-old woman who is way too old for any of these kids, I would rather have you write a fan fiction of a ship that almost was, kind of like Ellie and Jimmy. They were my favorite ship that never was. I love Jimmy Drake so much. He will always be Jimmy Brooks to me. Anyway, keep it up. I am editing.